Dr.
Yo,
Stone.
nah, bro, I'm still laughing at that. That's funny.
Listen, that's why I'm fucking clicking it, because your ass is laughing, bro.
He was like, I was like, bro, best after the week. He was like, oh, I'm
I don't
good,
know.
man.
It's hard. It's hard. Like, better than fucking Mr. fucking Kid or Apu fucking rocking it. Check your out.
Yo, that is
It's good.
hilarious.
It's really good. And like we have to jump immediately to the Taiju shit.
So
No, bro, Taiju.
this is a desperate attempt to make Taiju relevant again, bro.
I'm glad you see it for what it is. You see it for the author's like, fuck. When was the last time he had screen time?
The author has been watching our videos, bro. Because remember,
Yeah.
bro,
Did you see the shit? Steel Ram tagged us, and I don't know if he tagged you. Did you see it?
Twitter.
Yeah, he
Twitter,
was like,
bro.
prove he watches
like,
Controlled.
How like, bro, people are starting to realize our Taiju, like, bro, we're hitting on Taiju for everyone else, bro. Like, it's happening.
Yep.
So author's probably, oh shit, too much. It's time for his redemption arc right now, right?
I would literally cry if like we got mentioned in like an author comment. There's no way he actually watches us, but like there was a I don't know if you ever saw it. There was an interview with Kishimoto when his series ended, and one of the things he talked about in the interview was like this like random guy that he found on YouTube that was like hating on his series, and like from the way he described it, I'm pretty sure it was Double Four Anime.
I thought Double loved Naruto though.
Oh no, you're right. I don't remember.
Double Four Anime.
Double Four was a freak. You're right. And maybe it was. I need to relook it. I need to relook what it was, but there was definitely like something where he mentioned like a YouTuber he saw, and he described it, and he was like, "Bro, that's like this guy right here."
like, because I know Double Four and Neverworld are like humongous Naruto fans.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's always the weirdest people.
Because I don't even think honestly, I don't think for Neverworld is that bad anymore. Like I've only heard bad things via like other people, but like watching some of his videos just like offhand and seeing some of the stuff like that, he doesn't seem like too bad unless you guys show me something like awful. Besides the fact that him and Yonko Productions had like a fucking like Twitter war at one point over the
it was a code provider, and apparently like he. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I'll have to watch the video. It was a video I watched once, and he went through, like, this interview, and he was, like, describing, like, the YouTuber he saw, and he was like, yo, that's me, bro. That's Anyway, Dr. Stone, though. Yeah, I'm loving this, and I love, too, that, like, Gen, who is my favorite character in this series, by the way, just to remind everyone. Well, Senku, though, it's between Senku and Gen, and then Chrome right below them. So, like, that's my top three. Senku, Gen, Chrome. But anyway, I love that Gen is like, oh shit, I can't just say Senku because then they're gonna go and fucking just destroy him. You know what I mean? So who would be willing? He's so fucking like optimistic and like loopy that he would be like immediately okay with fucking taking up this mantle and is tough, won't get fucked up. Taiju.
Oh yeah, for sure, because I like it too because this
also like canonically, by the way, Taiju is like their sacrificial fucking lamb. Like literally, like that's so funny that like Gen's like the first guy. Like when he needs to think of a name of someone that he's like okay with getting hunted down by like a rival fucking group. Taiju.
So yeah, with Taiju, and then it's so crazy because wow, this whole chapter did a whole change of tone for Dr. Stone for me.
Yeah.
Like I know we just had like a whole. I know we had like a whole like what's his name almost died and people turned to stone. Like he turned to stone the island. Like Ibarra was.
I'll be honest, bro. I'm just gonna fucking a controversial opinion. Treasure Island arc, to me.
As a whole, like
it's just kind of it was alright.
So reading it weekly or like reading it like
I don't know. It just really like I just don't have very crazy huge memories of it. I already like this arc better.
I would say I like Treasure Island.
It was okay, and I know Luke's gonna be upsetty spaghetti about that because it's like his favorite thing of all time.
I wouldn't say it was I would say it was decent, because like I think what made Treasure Island so good was like the hype moments and like the holy shit, like it was like a lot of great shock value.
True, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, so like
I didn't like Inabra very much. I'll be honest.
I enjoyed him for what he was as a villain.
Now,
like
speaking of Inabra, though, I do have to bring this up here. What is with this author and the goddamn bugle fingers?
I have no fucking idea.
Do you realize this guy has, like, fucking wiggly fingers? Like, he's got the thing. Like, what the fuck?
I think this is the artist's aesthetic because the artist
Apparently.
is
Kishimoto is to eyes as this guy is to bugle fingers.
Yeah, so going back to what I was saying, I felt a huge tone shift this mainly this chapter, because to me we still have the comedy, we still have everything is there, but it's immediately as Gen leaves, like because here's the thing, right? This is a Gen chapter, but it felt so different from the
boy.
Yeah, it felt different from the other Gen chapters that we've had because, like.
Speak.
For one, like this one, it seems to me that this arc isn't really going to be like the end game isn't really going to be like people turn to stone and we lose that way. This one's like if we lose, we're going to die. Like if someone loses,
this is a lot better tone wise already. Like I like this a lot
because Iburo wanted to kill, right? But he was just turning people niggas to stone, right? Like and to be fair, they still had people back at the island, and they weren't as far as Senku. They probably would have, I don't think Dr. Stone would have ended if Senku would have lost to Ibura, per se. I think. Because I'm pretty sure there would have been people. But this one, because just turning to stone is different, because we've seen you can still revive yourself, per se, right? But here it feels different because now there is no, turning to stone and that's game. It's like literally like death. Like, you're like petrification, not petrification. Like if you get killed, you're gonna die. Like, and it feels the tone shift. This is very different because like when Gen comes in, he's like immediately like the whole. And I like the way the author's writing this. Like the first chapter, joke, all jokey, bubbly, regular Dr. Stone. Gen's going blah 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 blah, and then immediately
immediately the page is like it's a different series. Yeah,
different
I
tone.
don't know if there's any series I've read more than this one that like between chapters, between pages, it feels like a whole different series.
Yeah, like as soon as he steps in that forest, we realize, oh shit, it's a trap. They lure us in. Now we have to do this, to do that, and it's just like, holy shit.
And their base, like, what the fuck is their base, bro? Like, it's like what a weird. You can tell this fucking guy is vain. He's like vain and cocky as hell.
It looks like a fucking RPG castle.
It looks like a shitty Disneyland ripoff.
Like I feel like this whole place is like an RPG, like JRPG, like Legend of Zelda style. Not even Legend of Zelda style. It's like a fucking that kind of game.
Talk about this fucking other scientist guy. Like, bro, this guy is so edgy. I kind of like. I both love him and hate him.
He's very. I'm already liking him so.
He's a little extra. I'll be honest.
I want him to be extra. So,
like, imagine, like, literally this guy, especially, like, you can tell, what he reminds me of? Like, those straight edge guys that are like, my superior brain, I would not sully it with drugs. Because he made that comment, like, this guy over here likes inhaling toxic chemicals for some reason. Like, what are you doing? Pretending to not know what smoking is to make a point? Like, fucking get over yourself.
The type of people who is just like, oh, hold on. Yawning. Sorry.
He'd be the one that'd be like, he'd go over and be like, drinking is just poisoning yourself slowly.
The type of person who's like, I don't need to have alcohol or weed to have fun with my friends.
It's like, remember that scene in Death Note when L is like, Miso was like, cake makes you fat. And he's like, no, I find that you don't get fat if you burn calories by using your brain.
Yeah, so... Already, I'm like,
it's also like really touchy. Like he's like it's funny too. I'm glad that Gen pointed it out because like when he put his like fucking arm up to his neck, I was like, why the fuck are you like personal space, my guy? Get your hand off my boy's neck. And then he's like, what's with the neck touch, man?
He's got some drip though, like nice drip. I like it. The dark. Maybe like some Dracula shit.
Here's why I don't know, bro. Like he almost feels like a fucking like kid at their first con. Like I want to make my OC.
Get in the first con.
Like, this is a fully grown adult scientist. Like they like that's what's kind of cool about this. Whereas Senku is like a kid, like just out of high school basically, but he's a genius. This is like a legit adult scientist, and I wonder like it didn't go into what like his past profession was, right? Mm-hmm. It didn't say that anywhere?
No.
Like, we found out that the, and also, we do have to point this out here. Remember the person that everyone thought was, like, a new sexy hot waifu? Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts on that? Did you not catch that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, no.
So I'm just like, okay,
Wait, no. Do I need to fucking direct you to that page? Did you not see it?
okay. So, all right, tell me what you're talking about again.
The fucking guy or the person with the lipstick who's smoking that you were all like, oh, the second I saw lipstick, I knew it was a woman. You said that last chapter, remember?
Oh yeah.
It's a guy.
Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. I was actually want to talk about that. I don't think that's the case. Hold on, let me see.
Bro, the denial. Okay, the man over there, his name is Stanley Snyder. He was ex-military.
Oh, bro. I thought that was someone completely different over there.
You have to stop, Thurman. You need to be stopped. Like you thought Aizawa lost his goddamn leg in My Hero Academia, and now you're missing.
I must be no. I will never be stopped. Fuck everything. Yo, bro. Why? We need more women, bro. We need more women. I'm going to SJW right now.
Women in this series, like if there's one series that we don't like.
No, we need more women villains. Fuck that shit. I need my evil, psychotic women.
Thurman's just having a moment right now because he was sexually attracted to this character, and now that it's a man, he feels weird about it.
I'm not David, bro.
No. Because like, well, Neferapitu, man or woman.
Doesn't matter. I'm still fucking it.
There. I'm glad you've opened up.
Imagine thinking that I haven't, bro. It's gone.
Oh yeah, are you officially bi now? Have you opened? Are we gonna announce this to our fandom? Are you bi?
No, bro, I'm not officially bi.
Oh, yeah, how
remember,
long?
I'm bi when drunk. Remember?
Oh, okay. Straight when sober, bi when drunk.
Bi when drunk.
All right, I'm getting you a shirt on the front that says straight when sober, and on the back it says bi when drunk.
Yeah.
Bi periodically.
It's interesting because I didn't notice that until like. I mean, I noticed it, but I didn't. I think my mind. Keep in mind, I was tired when I probably wrote these.
This is some filth. It's okay though. I have my filth weeks. There was a week where I just absolutely fucking. No, bro. There was a week where even like Steel Ram, like our top fan, would like he gave me like the disappointed parent speech. He was like, "I can't believe that you would miss all this." It happens. It happens with the best of us. This week, I was on point. This week, bro. I picked up everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, everyone have that moment.
But yeah, so you fucking Stanley, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's getting dicked down.
Well, I knew something was up. I'll be completely honest with you. I knew something was up when we saw the full body and there was a zero breast. That's not this author's style, bro. Point me to
bro. Maybe it's just flat chested.
No, bro. Point me to a flat character in this series. That's like a flat character in One Piece. It doesn't exist. You know it, real. You know it, right?
Yo, that's actually so funny. That's actually fucking hilarious. I love that shit. Oh shit. Woo.
Yeah.
It's really funny too because it's just like okay. Yeah, he has the drip. I love the little knife and gun he has. Pocket he has like that completes the drip, right?
Yeah, there's definitely some drip. I'm very curious. Like, this is going to be something. I really, really can't wait to see him and Senku interact because, like, just the ideology difference. Like, I want to know, what is this guy's ideology, right? Because Senku's interesting and almost frustrating, but frustrating in a good way because he's, like, this true neutral. As we've discussed a million times, he doesn't have, like, these grand ambitions for humanity. He just wants to revive it. What is this guy's ambition? Also, has this guy figured out the petrification fluid thing? I mean, you got to assume he has if he's created his own fucking culture and yada yada, civilization over here. So like, how far has he gotten? Obviously they have a goddamn airport landing strip and all that shit. So like, I'll be very curious what his plans are. He seems to be a bit more cocky than Senku, because the good thing about Senku is like he's got this intelligence, but he doesn't let it get to his head. This guy is reminding me a bit of like, did you ever see the Sonic movie? Did you ever see the Sonic movie, Thurman? I don't know. I don't know what I was about to call you there, but I'm just gonna fucking ignore it.
No, I have not yet.
I think I was about to say Eric, which is weird because I don't know anyone named Eric. Anyway, so like Dr. Robotnik in that movie, like he's the kind of guy who's like always fucking just pointing out how much smarter he is than everyone. Like he'll just be like, I was spitting up or I was spitting out formulas while you were spitting up formula, like baby formula. Like that's kind of shit he'll say to people, and just he'll always be that guy. It's like, I'm just so smart that you're all apes to me, blah blah blah. That kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get from this guy. So like, I can't assume that he's like got these good ambitions. Like he seems like a scumfuck to me. So I don't know,
like a fucking sorry, hold on.
No problem. Take your time.
Like a sorry, I had to get my congestion down. But like someone who is smart, knows they're smart, and thinks they're like Rick style.
Yeah, yeah. And like he can't admit he's wrong ever. He's always fucking stubborn. Like pushes everyone away. That kind of thing.
Yeah. So I can see it. So my question is now that we know who this guy is, we have a design, all that shit like that. Because let's talk about Gen's moments right here.
Gen. And I'm so, by the way, I love the impromptu fucking lie detector they shoved him in. Just shoves his feet in that water with salt water because like it's a good conductor of electricity. By the way, I fucking love that shit. Like that's just really cool. And by the way, I just want to remind everybody, Gen, I will cosplay Gen at some point. I want to like whenever 1 year.
Like I love that, bro. Like he's.
Tell me, when are you down to cosplay a Dr. Stone character? Because whenever you do, I'm cosplaying again.
I have to see.
Well, because like I actually really like Gen's hair. Like I love the fully shaved one side and like the long other side. I'm down to do that. And like the cool part, like I would just like actually do that, and then once I was done, just shave all my hair.
I'm definitely. I'll think about it. I'll definitely think about it.
I'm just saying, I want to go as Gen. Because I would love to fucking like get that line on my face too. Like, I love his design so much.
So
also, I could hold like a bottle of cola. Like, I'd love it.
So I love, bro. It's just such a when I'm talking about the tone shift. It's just like Gen, like he's like, you dare challenge him, like because.
He was making some fucking faces this chapter, bro.
If you go back to the beginning of the chapter, he's just like. He's still feeling upset because he lost to Senku and Kohaku, right? Like he's still.
I love that pride, and like it reminds me a lot of like sometimes you get this in One Piece where like it happened a lot with Usopp where he's like, I want to be useful. Like you can tell Gen is like, I want to be useful to this crew here, and like I fucked up on poker. I need to just for my own like ego. I need to prove to myself that I'm still a useful member of this crew. And
it's just like it's just crazy because. Now, like you see, like he's like, now wait, I'm allowed to bring Lord in. He immediately goes it. And he's like, all right, Kohaku and Chrome stay back. Let me get captured. And then now he's having a mind battle with this guy, right? He easily fucking negates the line detector test, the polygraph test, right? And then he's like, okay, now I'm gonna lie some more. So now he's just lying his teeth out, right? And the guy is giving him a run for his money a little bit.
I love that he's like, I don't care, even if you're a really good liar or you're dumbly honest. I like both types.
So, my question is really to send your question. What is this guy's motive?
Oh yeah.
He has all this corn, all this water. It seems to be just him and Stanley here. Oh, well, never mind.
No, look at the size of this fucking base. There's no way.
No, I saw someone on the tractor. Never mind. It was a whammon, hopefully.
We got a whammon? Where? Where's the whammon?
On the tractor.
Where, bitch? Show me.
Page 11. No, page 10.
Okay. 10. Oh, the big old double page?
Yeah.
Where? Is she driving the tractor?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, she is. Yeah. Yeah, and they got fully working tractors too, man. Like, goddamn, they got like cows, farms. They're pretty well along.
Probably a group of people. So, now that we have everything here, I think I've really talked about everything I want to talk about the chapter itself. Now it's theory time.
Here, the really fun part to talk about now is how long can they possibly continue this charade of Taiju being the scientist? He is so dumb. There's no way.
I'll
be honest, I'm gonna cringe. Like that kind of shit makes me cringe hard. Like I hate that. Like oh no. Like because you know what's shitty too is they're given a bad name. That like there's gonna be a good chunk of time where they're gonna be like, wow, your kingdom's fucking garbage.
Like. I like it too because so what he's going for is like, our leader is evil, so I try to escape.
Yeah, he's pretending. He's like saying like, oh, but that's wild, bro. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, so yeah, he's saying not even evil. He's just saying like, he's a dictator. He forces me to work so hard, and he's not. He's just labor. He's a horrible. Yeah. So like, interesting. I don't really. So like, what's the plan here? Like, I'll work with you guys, and then, I'll help you to take over our kingdom if I can be a part of your kingdom. But like, okay, what's the game here? Like, where does that lead to?
And I like how too, like in the bottom panel, he's sneezing and Senku's eating a fucking burger.
Bro, Senku got seconds on the burger.
So it's just like, okay, so where can we go from here now?
Well, that's the thing, right? Because the goal is to get the corn, right? And like I what I noticed too is it's so sad that it's already come to this. Like, this is just one of those things that once again proves that humanity is like destined to fucking fight each other constantly, because like we had this whole like, restarting of humanity, things will be better. Already we're fucking manipulating, lying, going to war. Like we see he's literally, I'm trying to find like how he worded it. Yeah, I'm going to infiltrate this place until it's all ours for the taking. So like he's literally, the cornfields will be ours. It's like they didn't even try to just, and yeah, sure, they've been hostile, sure, but like just some dreamer part of me was like, man, wouldn't it have been nice if they could have just walked up and been like, hey bro, can we have like just a little bit of corn, just a teensy bit of corn to help revive humanity? That's all, but like they're already kind of lowering themselves to like exactly what, now obviously Senku doesn't pretend to have like morality in terms of like what is good or bad for humanity. He just wants to revive them. But like this is something that I wonder how Tsukasa will feel, because again, like his whole thing was like, god damn it, like we're already going back to this fucking man v man, war, like already it's happening. You have two different factions and they're trying to steal resources. It's a tale as old as time. That is humanity incarnate,
Yeah.
And the fact that like our main characters are doing that. Now, see, what's gonna make a difference here is if they're just growing this corn to feed their own people and they're like not doing anything, like here's what I'm curious about. If they came up to this scientist guy, this American scientist, and was like, hey, we're trying to revive humanity, we need corn for it, yada yada. If he he could respond one of two ways. One, he could be kind of like Tsukasa, but like for more vain or selfish reasons. I could see him being like, no, I want to keep humanity at a lower population to keep all the resources for myself. It's easier this way. I don't have to have a job. I don't have to share with people. I could see him being like that. Therefore, in that case, yeah, time to steal shit from him because he's being a selfish prick. But B, I wonder, like, if he's okay with that, then at that point, there's really no reason to fucking steal shit from him, which makes me think that he's probably not going to be okay with that because he's got this vain, selfish attitude about him. So I'll be curious.
Yeah, so am I. Overall, though, holy shit, I love this chapter. Like,
me too.
I'm giving it a 9.
All right. Anything else or a piece?
That's a piece for me.
Peace. Ooh.